Today's video is going to be a rather short one because today I want to tell you guys real quick how to unlock your FPS in Roblox in 2024 and beyond, of course, and get your true FPS that you're entitled to. Because yes, Roblox has recently released an update that is genuinely probably the best update, or at least one of them ever to be released. So now if we go ahead and we press Shift F5, we can see our frame rate in the top corner. We can see that it is capped at 60. Now 60 has been the frame rate cap for Roblox for basically since launch, I'd imagine. So 60 FPS has been the default Roblox frame value for basically ever. I'd say really up until a couple of years ago, 60 FPS was kind of the base standard to hit for like a playable gaming experience. But these days people have high refresh rate monitors, people have like crazy high-end gaming PCs. I literally have friends who only play Roblox and they have 2080 Supers, 4070s, and even me, I have a 3070 and I pretty much for the most part just kind of play Roblox. I do play other stuff of course too, but I'm in the ballpark of having not only good specs, but I also have a high refresh rate monitor as well. So you'd think with that and Roblox still being basically like one of the biggest online platforms to ever exist, that we would see something higher than 60 FPS. But again, Roblox has released an update that has blessed all of us. Because no, we don't actually have to use any weird third-party software. We don't have to run any custom scripts or anything like that. Because in order to unlock our true frame rate that our computer is capable of hitting, all we have to do is press escape to go to the escape menu, go over to settings, and then you can see here now a maximum frame rate we can actually just change right here from the default 60 FPS to 120, 144, and 240 FPS. So now if we go and we press Shift F5, you can see I'm averaging probably around 130 to 150 FPS right now, just in the menu blankly. Now, unfortunately, I feel like I should be getting more FPS compared to the specs that I have. Yeah, I'm getting around 80 to 100 right now. Oh yeah, it's going down, boys. But you can still see we are way above that 60 FPS limit, and the experience is just infinitely smoother. Now, I do want to address some misconceptions that a lot of people actually have. So a lot of people believe that FPS unlockers unlock some kind of secret hidden FPS and will just magically give you high FPS. No, if you already have a bad PC, and let's say you're struggling to hit 60 FPS as is, a frame unlocker is not really going to help you. All that this is going to do is if you already have a good PC and the potential to hit above that 60 FPS target, then this will help out immensely with making your game feel smoother and more buttery, especially if you have a higher refresh rate monitor. Now, that's not to say that if you only have a 60 Hz monitor that this is not going to help you. If you do have a 60 Hz monitor, this still will make your game feel more responsive. It'll make you feel a little bit more twitchy, I guess, with your gameplay. I don't know how else to describe it. And this will still be to your benefit to change, but there is one more disclaimer that I want to give as well. So you might think, why would you choose anything but 240 FPS? And the reason is because it can actually make your game feel more sluggish or more choppy if you choose a higher frame rate than your computer can actually handle. So for me, I'm hovering about 120 FPS with my gameplay. For instance, if you normally can only get 100 FPS, but you set your cap to 240, it'll constantly be bouncing between like a lot of different frame rates instead of being at what should be the cap that your computer can handle. So it'll make your game feel more inconsistent. So for my typical gameplay, whenever I'm not recording and getting around 90 to 100 FPS, I usually hover at around 120 for Phantom Forces. So the ideal frame rate for me to get the most like seamless experience is going to be setting it to 120, but that still doesn't mean that you shouldn't set it to 240. It all kind of depends on your personal build and what feels smoothest to you. And then if nothing else, if it still just feels like crap, you can always go back down to 60 because again, this is not going to give you more FPS if you can't already hit 60. Now, of course, we can also, if we want to, we can go to the graphics quality. We can lower that all the way down, set our max frame rate to 240. And you can see if I look at the floor, I'm definitely hitting around that 200 to 240 mark up there. And this just feels so incredibly smooth. Like this is a Roblox experience like no other. But of course, do you really want to be playing at one graphics setting? It all depends on your personal play style and everything. But man, does this feel crazy to play. So yes, this is now a default Roblox setting. I meant to make a video on this a while ago, but this is something that we have been asking for years now. So I'm so glad that Roblox finally addressed this. But yes, that's pretty much going to be it for today's video. If you guys have any questions or any issues with this, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and either I or somebody else can respond to your comment and hopefully be of some help. If you guys would also like to see a video on how to optimize your Roblox better, maybe squeeze a little bit more frame rate out of your game, also let me know below. But yep, that's pretty much going to be it for today's video. Hope that you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to subscribe with notifications on to get notified of all new videos, and like the video as well. It's free. It helps a ton, and big thanks to the channel members up on screen. You guys are fantastic. Also, I have a Phantom Forces playlist up on screen with over 450 Phantom Forces videos for you guys to check out if you'd like to do so as well to see more content on this game. Thanks for watching, dudes. Have a great rest of your day. Hopefully this helps you out, and I'll see you guys later. Peace, dudes.